need goals. No, if you don't have goals, you will never understand what you have accomplished and where you have reached in the journey, right? And in life, हम लोग सारे जर्नी की बात करते हैं, अकम्पलिशमेंट की बात करते हैं, राइट? और जब भी जर्नी करते हैं तो हम हर चीज के लिए गोल लेके चलते हैं. वी टेक गोल्स इन एवरीवेयर, इन एवरी पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ, राइट? एंड वी नीड गोल्स टू प्रोग्रेस इन लाइफ. गोल्स करते क्या है? Why goals are important? How many of you have goals in life? Can you let me know? How many of you have goals in life? Wonderful. How many of you have goals in life? Having goals is a great thing. Yes, I do. Yes, wonderful. And my second question is, how many of you have goals written in front of you? They are in written form, not only in thought process. How many of you have goals which are in written format? They have been written somewhere on your laptop or on a diary. No. Yes. Say. That happens. And you know why it is important to have goals, and that too written goals with us is our mind is very active. No? Every day it creates so many thoughts. It has been observed that there are 60,000 thoughts which occur in our mind. 60,000 thoughts. 60,000 thought हमारे दिमाग में आते हैं. And unfortunately, we forget them, right? And that is the reason why we require goals in written format, right? We're going to see that. I'm going to do this series for a couple of weeks now, right? Why I'm doing this topic right now? Because as you must be aware, all the companies, will start setting goals for their coming financial year. April to March is our Indian financial year, and we start our new financial year with a bang. We have a lot of hopes. Whatever has happened in the last year, we want to surpass that, right? And when we want to surpass that, we must understand, we must review what was done well in the last year, what different we are going to do in the next year. And for that, we need to set goals. And it is very important to set goals before the year starts. Even if you see, you pay your income taxes on financial year assessment year, right? So April to March, right? Certain companies, certain organizations set their business goals from Jan to December calendar year, right? In India, many organizations set goals from April to March cycle, right? April to March cycle. And that is why goal setting is now important for us. We were born to win, but to be a winner, we must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. We were born to win. It's a nice quote by Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar said, we were born to win, but to be a winner, we must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win, right? And what is planning? What is to win? We must have a thought what we are going to win, right? And we must have a plan. Plan will come when we have a goal. Once you get a goal, we will have a plan to achieve that. Then we will prepare to achieve that, and then we will work on that and expect to achieve those goals. A dream written down with a deadline becomes a goal, right? As I asked you, how many people have goals? Everybody said, yes, we have goals in our life or in our businesses. In business and in sales, we require goals, right? But if we don't have goals with a clear-cut deadline, I want to achieve X amount of sales within next one financial year, right? I want to achieve 10 crore rupees of revenue in April to March next financial year. That is a definitive goal, because a goal without a deadline is not a goal. It is a wish. It's a wishful thinking, right? It's a wishful thinking. If you don't give any deadline to a goal, then you will keep on working till eternity to achieve that goal. But if you have a deadline, then you are accountable to that deadline. यार यथाय How do you build a good sales team? Yes, I'm coming on that. I'll come on that. And once you have a goal with a deadline, then you can break that goal into small pieces, small chunks, right? Once you break down that goal into small pieces, you feel that this goal is achievable, right? Then you create a plan to achieve those small goals. Once you achieve those small goals, you will automatically achieve your bigger goal, right? And when these small goals with plan to achieve, to execute, is backed by action, when you take action on those plans, action on those small things which are needed to achieve that goal, you will make your dreams come true. You know, goal setting is not just a process to do a goal setting. It's not a fancy thing to do a goal setting, you know, but it should be a very it should be a very focused thing which you should do. And I think you should do it. If you have not done it, you should start right away, because we are still on 11th March, right? And you still have 19 days, 20 days, to start your new financial year. So you start working on that, right? Why do we need goal? What is the importance of goals? What is the importance of goals? Can anyone again tell me? Somebody, Kumar said to have a process, Vijay said to achieve goals. But what is the importance of goal? What is the importance of goal in life? Do you know? Can you share it with me in the chat box? First and most important, the goals will always propel you forward. Goals आपको आगे लेके जाएंगे. Goals हमेशा they will take you forward. There are no regressive goals, right? So, as without that you are not going anywhere. Absolutely right. We must have heard Alice in Wonderland story. Alice एक crossing पे आके रुक जाता है and he asks where does this road leads to? There are two roads. It comes at the intersection. And the person says, where do you want to go? And he says, I don't know. So he said, take any road. How does that matter then? If you don't know where you want to go, then how does it matter which road is important for you, right? So goals will propel you forward. They will take you forward. These are all progressive goals. Goals are always progressive. They are not regressive. They will take you from where you are to your next destination. So goals are always, they will always propel you forward. Goals will always help you to believe in yourself, right? People with goals, when they accomplish those goals, when they achieve those goals, you will have enormous belief on yourself. Your self-confidence will boost, right? And that is the most important thing. Once you start, creating goals for you and start working for them, and when you achieve small wins, you will have enormous confidence on yourself, right? Enormous confidence on yourself. Right? Goals helps us to achieve impossible tasks. Impossible word itself says I am possible. So goals will always help you to achieve impossible tasks. Set goals which are, which are so audacious, bhag goals, BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goals. Set so big goals for yourself that it will drive you. It will, it will not let you sleep. You will work to achieve them. So they will help you to achieve impossible tasks. If you are doing a revenue of, for say example, 10 lakh rupees per month, or if you are bringing in 10 new customers every month, keep a goal which will make you nervous. It will energize you. You can keep a goal of double the customers, double the revenue, right? Fourth is goals will make you accountable to yourself. If you don't have goals, then you will not be accountable. Once you create goals, once you start working for them, you will be accountable for yourself. Your accountability to yourself will increase. Your accountability to yourself will increase. And goals will motivate you. Once you start achieving those goals, you will be self-motivated. You know, motivation is of two types. One is external motivation. You go to a seminar, you watch a YouTube video, you get excited, you get motivated. But that motivation is like bathing. You know, we need to take bath every day, twice a day, right? So you need motivation every day. But external motivation is for limited time, and internal motivation, which is called as inspiration, is for a longer time. Once you start achieving goals, you will feel inspired. You will feel inspired to work towards your goal. You know, to be more careful about your goals, right? And that way you will be able to achieve those goals. In goals, we can create goals are of many types, short term, mid term, long term, as well as greatest goal. 50 years from now, where do you want to reach? 25 years from now, where do you want to reach? Right? Short term goals are between 3 months to 1 year. These are the short term goals. What do I want to achieve in coming 1 year? Right? And then breaking it down into half yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly. These are all short term goals. Any goals which is between 1 year to 3 year is a medium term goal. What do you want to achieve in 3 years? Where do you want to take your business to? How many number of team members you want to increase to? What revenue you are looking after down the line 3 years, right? Long term goals are between 3 years to 10 years. Where do you want to take your organization? Where do you want you to be as a person in 10 years, in next 10 years? So these are long-term goals, right? In business, we have many goals. In business, we have many goals, which can be, revenue targets, revenue goals, reducing cost can be a goal, beating competition or getting ahead of competition can also be a goal, increasing my knowledge can also be a goal, return on investment, return on capital, which I'm employing on my business can be a goal. Improving efficiency in my business can be also a goal. Improving productivity of team members, improving productivity of my production line can be a goal. Refining processes, systems and processes refining can also be a goal. Right? Improving on my capabilities, improving on my team's capabilities can be a goal. So goals can be of multiple types in business. Goals can be of multiple types in business, right? So you can create as many goals as possible for coming next year, right? You should, ideal way to create goal is you should sit down, think through and start creating goals. Take your time, you have 20 days in hand, right? Next week, we're again meeting up for the process of goal setting. We're going to do that again, right? So please join again that time also, so that we will create goals, in a systematic way for your business or for you as a person, right? But you can, as you can see, you can create as many goals as possible, and you should have at least 100 goals for a year. Some can be small, which can be achieved in a week. Some can be as big as year. Business revenue yearly is a yearly target, but you have to work every day, right? Sales numbers, customer relationship, organizational culture, innovation. These are some of the examples of goals for your business, right? So coming back to all of you again, right? What do you think? Goal setting is important for your business and for yourself or not? Throw your questions. Throw your questions. I would love to have your questions. Let's make it interactive instead of me speaking one way, right? right? Good. Create a list of goals. Start thinking, create a separate diary. Yes, Sai, we are going to Sai or Sai, I don't know. We are going to do that in next week. So please join me again. We are going to do a comprehensive session again on goal setting, and that time we will tell you how to set goals for you, for your teams, right? For you and for your teams also. So that we are going to do for sure. Right? So how to give just a brief about how to help team set goals. Your team will set goals only when you have your organizational goals in place. अगर आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के आपके कंपनी के गोल्स अगर है तो ही वो गोल्स सेट कर पाएंगे, बिकॉज देयर गोल्स विल बी इन लाइन विथ योर गोल्स. Whatever they will work to achieve a bigger goal of organization, right? So once get your goals in place. Once they are in place, tell them about what you want to achieve in coming year, right? Be very open and transparent. What do you want to achieve in terms of revenue, in terms of number of customers, in terms of productivity, in terms of cost, right? And whatever relevant goals they should be, helping you with, tell them the numbers and tell them that we want to achieve these numbers, and then start working with your team on who will deliver what numbers, on what parameters they will be judged, and give them clear-cut instructions and give them clear-cut goals, and tell them that how we want to break it up in month-wise, so that we will achieve our numbers month-wise as an organization, right? Go ahead. Any questions? How to build a good sales team? Rajat is asking how to build a good sales team, right? Good sales team, the teams are all good, all people are good, it is the culture of your organization, culture of the leader, how leader treats his subordinates will make any team good or bad. There are no bad people, right? There are no bad people. Everybody wants to work with good intention, right? So to have a good team, I think there should be first and foremost is respect within the team members. Second, culture of cooperation with each other, transparency, right? And setting clear expectations from each team member. Sometimes people are not, they don't know what is expected out of them. So creating a set of expectations from the person, right? Do you use any planner? Yes, I do. I have an Excel sheet on which I work for my goals, and I do have a visualization board also. So that we are going to come in next session, and I will share with you that planner also here. And if you want, you can visit my website. Actually, you can visit my website, and there you will be able to get my email ID. You can write an email to me, and this is the website address. Connect with me over there. I keep sharing a lot of tools there for setting and creating goals. You can connect with me over there, and you can certainly use those tools for your goal setting. If you need any other support, you can also join me via Calendly for 30-minute free call, wherein we can interact and we can probably understand you more on one-to-one basis, right? So that is all for today from my end. If you have any questions, I am still here for a minute or so. Otherwise, visit my website and you'll be able to understand more about me. And I'm I'll see you again in another episode in coming week so that we can work on creating goals, how to identify and select goals and how to create goals. Right? Thank you, Vijay, Rajat, and Kumar and Sai. Thank you so much for joining in. And that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care and God bless you.